Hello, people of the internet. It's your boy, Guinea Penis, with another video with Salem. Like last video was Henry. People requested it, and then there's a guy requesting Salem, so we play Salem. Wanted to do Des Moines anyways, but like Salem, kind of similar playstyle, just probably a bit simpler for damage, harder to get game impact though. But yeah, the Salem, probably also 2 games, because it's not a lighthouse spec for once. Props to the diversity on the channel, I assume, or I guess, not having to kite every single game. Yeah, well, if you have another ship that you're desperately eager to see, probably only tier 10, I'll play it. Still haven't covered the super ships, actually. Maybe I'll think about that one. But anyways, Salem, actually good matchmaking for once, apart from the fact that there's 2 overmatch BBs and a Colombo. You can always hope that it's the Christmas Colombo. But in general, pretty good map too. You can always dig yourself into the corners here. If you get mid spawn on this map, you still move to the corners. This side here is a bit better. Seaside on these islands, but technically only really playable if your team actually plays the corner, at least in kite. Usually they all fuck off. Like looking, the Jaeger is already fucking off. The Trump, maybe pretty good that I hit this flank. This flank has the issue though that if you get to these islands, people could kite too deep in base for you to have range. This here is basically a suicide death trade if they come around. And I have to make it to these islands to actually farm a bit into base. But yeah, we will see. Otherwise, well, maybe you're wondering 3 heals. We're going into the spec between the games, but I can already say it's like basically just you spec it like Des Moines or any other cruiser for concealment. Take top grade, outnumbered and conceal. But on this one here, technically if you want to spec it proper and the best way possible, you drop superintendent for an additional for survivability expert, because an additional heal doesn't really give you much. The super heals on Salem are pretty good against like HE spam and fires and stuff, but usually the 4th heal doesn't really net you any extra damage. Enemy Cassard is already inting it. It's very good. He's gaming, as we can see. He's gaming. He did game. For those who were wondering, some people were kind of weirded out and mentioned it yesterday when I complimented my DD. And there was like, that's very rare of you to do. And I was like, yeah, because your DD not inting happens like every 10th game, every 20th game. You have a decent DD kind of. Usually this is what you get. All Hunter from Burpa running it down like a dumb animal. Yeah, well, good luck to the enemy team on this flank without a destroyer. The Des Moines is following right after, going flat to my entire team in front of an island in no man's land. So we're already witnessing crimes against humanity before I even reach the flank. It is what it is. Obviously we're running reload Salem, not range mod, but to be fair, I can tell you that range mod Salem is definitely viable. You can run that. You can see from the minimap that the enemy team is not going into the flank here. So, oh, actually there's a Hawaii that went here. But we're gonna take the flank as fast as possible. We have a Valparaiso also walking it down. Can't really cross with the Colombo and the Hanover there, and the Hawaii is not kiting it out. He's actually stopping there and reversing. Gonna stop here myself and shoot him. Okay. Minimap says I'm on target, but I'll say otherwise. If this Hawaii leaves the flank, I can peek into the Hanover and farm him a bit. But that's generally what you do with the Salem and Des Moines. You peek yourself nose in a way that you shoot the furthest in the flank ship. You get him out, kill him, whatever, and you only trade him. And then you move on and pick the next target. Technically this would be the Colombo if he comes in, not the Hanover, but the Colombo is kiting out again. We're gonna lose range on the Hawaii in a second. That's fine. Okay, the Des Moines and the Hanover both died. We're gonna move up a bit. Napoli's coming. This is gonna be a bit of a weird one, because I will have to push open water into their base. Into the Yamato and Colombo, but we will see how it plays out. Well, this is a classic Christmas time stomp. They got the C cap though, so it's at least not gonna be a zeroing, because it's a -25 game. They haven't had a kill yet though. So it's gonna still be a stomp on this flank. So we go full speed, full speed, full speed. If we eat shit now, we eat shit. But if I slow down here and play it proper on the island against the Yamato, I will never have range on the Colombo afterwards. Napoli is low already. Just gonna push the Yam. Praying that he doesn't overmatch sit me instant. Oh, that was only pen damage. God bless. He's going behind an island though. Colombo's already clicking me. Oh, Napoli's back up. Napoli rage quit. It's your average World of Warships game in randoms these days. These motherfuckers being hella dented. Oh, I get the kill. Good. This guy probably eating all the torps in the world he can find. I guess I chased the Colombo. Oh wait, the Yamato is coming out. No, he's dead to the torps already. But that was a fairly quick one. They're probably gonna get up to like 100k and then the game is over. This Colombo is also a no fire prevention one. Gotta stay perfectly nose in here. He's actually running full speed away from me. Well, not really much to say about this game. Sadly, one of those random games where you learn basically nothing, where you can explain nothing, and where everything is just dead. To be fair, crazy that the Hanover died one shot. That's insane. He must have eaten torps, because I don't think the guns were enough on that corner. Like, the approach and everything there doesn't really allow people to get good shots in if they play behind A. So I would highly suspect that he ate shimmer beats. Oh, they killed one ship now. Incredible. I won't even get 100k if I'm unlucky. Like, depends on who gets the permas. And it's not me. I go 1. Because he doesn't play fire prevention. This may be a Christmas Colombo after all. As I hoped for. Also the the Colombos are now the Lepantos that got it for free. So they're running around with dogshit captain, no leg mod, it's pretty free. If you play Salem and Des Moines into them and you can stay perfectly nose in. Obviously you don't want to give any degree of angle to that, otherwise the sap, no matter if leg mod or not, just digs you a second asshole. And the guy is on a triple and dies. 94k. Halford is running it into the black. Shiro is in spawn. I mean, this is gonna take a while before it finishes. The game is definitely over. Like in these games, doesn't really matter what cruiser you play. I mean, Salem and Des Moines also work. Still, like, something like a Petra would just be better. Because you can just W earlier and you can punish the broadsides faster. So like the Napoli, for example, would have eaten more shit from me. The Yamato also. I'm generally like not that big of a fan anymore of Salem and Des Moines. Because of how strong they are in randoms. You have to really think hard and try hard to make them work. If you're getting good matchmaking, bad enemy team and stuff, they still fuck. Also the Halsey proc is obviously obscene. But otherwise, it's a pretty dull gameplay. Because the more broken the BBs become by the year, the more likely it is that you and your Salem or Des Moines, you just have to permanently cower and camp on a rock. Nothing really for you to do. Not like you can magically open water push battleships in base. But just gonna quickly finish up this game and then go next. I can just let this tick. Get myself a bit of AR and then pop a heal if it gets close. I should die in a second anyways. DPM is really nice. When you're playing like leg mod Des Moines all the time, not having the reload mod. Reload Salem actually does shit a lot of damage. I mean, 12% is 12%. Oh, maybe I get another kill here. Maybe. Yep. Well, 127k, 2 kills is not too bad. I mean, for one of those games here. As you can see, the heal is insane at the moment because I didn't get overmatch clicked with Sid. The heal has no improved penetration or citadel healing, so the super heal really gets you one good charge. Afterwards is already kind of sus. But yeah, quickly gonna show the spec. Equipment wise, it's the same as always. Nothing really changes. Obviously I run Raider. I think the Raider Salem in randoms is way better. DDs run off into your radar way more often than... I mean, you have the choice. It's like, you play islands mostly anyways. You can still throw off a decent amount of torps and stuff like 20 km shimmer won't really hit you, even without Hydro. But you will not really have the ability with Hydro. Even though you're safe against the torps, you won't have the ability to actually push smokes or get DDs killed and caught. And obviously from experience, you can say that DDs run off into 6 km hydros. DDs definitely run off into 7 km hydros. So with Hawaii and Salem now, you can definitely also tell that they're running off into 8.5 km radars. You actually catch a lot of the jitter DDs, which is quite nice. And this is the spec. Obviously, the only thing that changes to Des Moines is you switch the superintendent for survivability expert, because 3 heals is enough and you don't really need another radar or FA charge most of the time. So I think this is a bit better. You're basically just a more tanky, like depending on the target, more tanky Des Moines. Also against BBs, I mean, as long as they don't one-shot you or turbo sit you through the nose, which obviously kills off your heal entirely. Does kill the heal of a Des Moines too, though. Kills any heal because cruisers can't heal citadel damage, really. You're also better in like a turbo 1v1 suicide trade against any battleship because obviously you can heal a bit more or a lot more in one go. So when the German BBs or whatever else, Libertard for example, runs you down, tries to 1-for-1 you, this one here actually has a lot more staying power. You obviously already run reload mod, so you trade more damage and then you also get the heal, so you stay alive longer. So the 1-for-1s aren't as easy on a Salem. Also the thing that like Salem is actually one of the cruisers, if you have a proper rock and you can properly defend and reverse and peek around it, it's actually, unless you have 30 overmatch against it, it's not that easy to dig out. Most BBs would have to 1-for-1 it, and something like a Libertard, most likely, unless the dispersion is obscene and the RNG completely one-shots you through nose, Libertard most likely dies to a Salem. You 100% kind of trade each other. Depending on how the rock works and how much HP you have left, you maybe even kill this, or you probably kill the Libertard before he kills you. Unless he's like full HP coming around at like 3 kilometers and gets like 2 shots. You don't have the damage output because it doesn't have Citadel. But yeah, you could actually block Libertard really, really well. Apart from that, I mean, yeah, sure, you also deal well with other BBs coming around rocks 1-for-1ing on you, better than Des Moines for sure. But well, any full HP BB at like 3 kilometers coming around a corner in your mouth is not a good look. So yeah, that's also something with Des Moines and Salem. If you play the island and you see a BB going nose inside your range towards you, it's generally advisable to just focus down the BB as fast as possible. Most of the time they even turn away and try to stay alive if they lose HP. They don't go through with their 1-for-1. But yeah, you kind of don't want to let a BB come close to you. It's like the more scariest scenario. Otherwise, obviously, the Salem is still the kind of king of nose-in trading against cruisers. There's basically no cruiser in the game that wins a nose-in 1v1 against you. It's fairly unlikely. super close range for most cruisers that they win the gun trade, so it's a free kill basically. Otherwise, the super heal just makes you completely immune to, or like, yeah, it makes you immune to losing an HE trade against most cruisers. Like Petro, Moskva, Marseille, Napo, all of this stuff loses no Zen trade because of your super heal and your DPM. The only thing they can try, but most cruisers won't be able to win it anyways, is getting turrets knocked from the Salem, or maybe even permanently. By the way, the sub is in C, the Z44 is spotting me. He just got updated by our fucking submarine, which is crazy. Like, we can see him, he can't see us. Yeah, Petro is a bit of a sus one, specifically with Ledgemod and outnumbered specs. Like if you have a decent Petro player that plays outnumbered and Ledgemod, you have a problem because mid-range trades, you never knock the Petro turrets. And since you don't run IFHE on your Des Moines or Salem, specifically Salem, you don't really pen him, so the trade lasts very, very long, and the Petro can just blow up your turrets kind of for free. That trade is nothing to really go for. But the flank is being vacated again, which is pretty fucking shit. It's generally like really bad. The side here plays really well for Salem. Obviously also like in CBs and comp and COTS and whatever not, you see a lot of Salems and stuff on the 10 line. It's pretty good here with the islands because all the nose in trades you win. Now that they're vacating the fucking flank, I have a massive issue because I have dogshit range and arcs, and I don't know what position I can even use after clearing the flank. Like it's just base versus base now. We already lost. Oh wait, it's a double DD div, so the sub may actually be here still. Well, our black is going for the cap now. Maybe I catch one of the DDs in my radar. So in this scenario, for example, sure, I could eat torps without hydro, but I would have virtually zero chance of catching a DD here without the radar, so it's pretty good. Julio is randomly going AFK again. No, the sub is in the cap. I'm dropping one, maybe I'll hit something. I'm a bit scared that the Jacksonville is at an angle where he actually fucks me over, but there's no BB even close to me. All 5 BBs went to A. These battleship players are fucking filth of this universe. It happens a lot on some maps, like this one here, a Warrior's Path, every BB drifting towards A and circle jerking around there. You're wondering if the... Didn't catch a DD in... Didn't catch the DD in radar. I thought maybe he sits in there, but I did catch the Jacksonville in my radar. And he's between me and the Conda, so he's basically dead. He's probably gonna die to the Conda because he's retarded and actually tries to angle to me. Yeah, GG. Yeah. This one. I can come around, finish him maybe, but oh well. Interesting that this guy came back. Oh. Oh, wait. Now I have a problem. Okay, never mind. We don't have a problem. Ooh. Ooh, the submarine is here. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. I have no hydro. Now the hydro actually becomes a problem. But yeah, at least we clear the Jacksonville. I don't know. If he kites in spawn with all guns, I have a problem. Because he does have a lot more DPM, and especially in kite, he obviously kind of beats me, because I don't really hit him that well at range. Now we go back to the middle, to the islands. Trying to farm the battleships. Oh wait, we have the sub in front of us. Gotta wait. I'm always looking on the mini map. I'm always looking on the mini map. This when you target the sub with the ASW, wait, I can show it. You have the line here and how it turns. So like I'm trying to wait for this to go somewhere. Everyone missed, by the way. I hit one. think he's gonna be here. I only need a splash damage, so he oils. The thing is, he's so close to me that it takes a while for him to actually leave. Hey, I got an oil slick and blood. I'm always gonna play the island here. Yeah. He's going to my left. Outnumbered proccing. Pretty cool. I'm gonna help on the Libertard as long as I can. The Monty's not really an issue, I think. Help there. Much as I can on the Lib so he doesn't do some random ass shit in the middle and kills 50 people off. That'd be pretty problematic. Okay, I killed the sub. That's perfect. God bless this flank is demented because our other flank is inting it too. And we have to stop here, by the way. There is no way of going further. Would have loved to shoot this guy a bit more in his lib. For the Confederate, actually. Like, that would have been what I was looking for. Maybe I stayed a bit too long. I didn't want to be exposed to the Monty for that long, because I can actually just use the island against the Monty now. He only used front guns against me, so it's fine. He surely doesn't get triple sit. Nope, he doesn't get. I can go forward a bit even. He's just gonna sit there and reverse against our sub, which is, I don't know, hideous. But I can target specific parts of the ship now if he sticks stationary like this. He does have the DCP though. It's gonna take a while. We have to slowly but surely dig them out. I hope my Conda stays alive against the Lib. He should have had enough time and info to get away from him, but I don't think he did. Lib is still on 40. Now my Conda dies. GG. Cool. Utrecht dies though. The Aurona's Whale is one-shotting the Monty. Yep. Very fair and balanced, that's for sure. Conda died though. I can face the Libertard though, so we actually get to see that engagement. It's not that bad for me. Obviously the closer the better, but not too close. So it's like sub 10, but above like 3-4. And then I can actually trade really well into it. Libertard, as I said, fairly unlikely to actually one-shot you. We don't know. Well, Julio is a bit of a dum-dum. I have to go into the gap now, so the Libertard can't wrap on C. If that guy dies, my black... Yeah, my black and my sub should be able to free walk into their... that's bad. I'm between two BBs for a while. And the guy just actually stops and reverses there. Well, it's a bit sus now. You have to hope that the Libertard is not already on an angle. Well, I mean, at least I caught the Z44. Ah, the Lib is not on an angle. He's ASWing from pretty far away. So I can be flat to the right. Oh, no, he actually came around and could have one-shot me, but he didn't. Interesting. Still gonna dodge him. The Z44 is a more important kill and the Slava is a freer kill afterwards. I can kind of... Oh, okay, good. Oh, that guy overled though. It's kind of fun. Fuck, no, not that thing. Fuck. I have to move. These twerps literally one-shot me. They legitimately one-shot me. Ah, well, okay, the BBs by chance are in every single fucking angle that kills me. So, like, I don't know. It's just really bad. And the sub actually gets, by the way, twerps again before I make it forward, I think, if I'm unlucky. The Lib gives up the angle, though, so I can... okay, the Lib is actually going for the conch, so I can move into the cap for free. I can kill the Alsace. You gotta admire that fucking sub torpedo. Oh, triple fire perma. Very good. I didn't get that kill, but who cares? This lava that close won't be able to lob. I mean, maybe the sub comes through the gap. I don't know. Lava died. That's really good, but he couldn't have lobbed me here anymore. So I'll turn it around and go nose in towards the Liba turn. Not gonna hard peek him. Just gonna get the cap with the black and actually, if I go on the island here, the sub may actually just kill me. My last raider is in a second. So. No, maybe I can just sit here. Oh wow. Time to slow down and reverse. In the middle of nowhere. There's no pre-healing really, because I wouldn't get the second heal. Okay, we have disease. Ah, the guy's coming around. He just shot, I think. Ah, okay, I'm dead. GG. This one I don't out-accelerate. Ah, yeah. GG. Well, 13,000, even though those things are supposed to deal damage. Ah, that guy just one-shot me. Nice one. I'm still going, though, with the heal. Secondaries will kill me. Look at the thing has already next torp set, by the way. Ah, yeah, that's what I hoped for. I could go forward and use the wreckage. That's actually what I hoped for with the first volley already, but I didn't get it. That thing has like obscene torp reload, especially if you give it the fucking AR. It's so dumb. We will kill him and I barely lived. This is actually a really good scenario for to showcase the super heal being very, very helpful. Okay, we got the Grunk and then killed him. Nice one. That was really good scenario to showcase how strong the super heal can be if a BB one for ones you. He didn't clear one-shot me, so I had like 12k left, and that's how I lived. The problem was obviously the sub. Like, you cannot, literally, guys, you cannot fucking allow yourself to eat these Arona Whale garbage as I-40, 56, 44 Cancer Torps. They're too high damage. By the way, 16 in caps, that's crazy, by the way. I guess it's the subs and the DDs. Got 3k base, had to deal with both subs. Yeah. But yeah, those torps are obscene. Their gimmick is that they deal a lot of damage at range and they max out at like 12 kilometers only. The problem is it's 27k max damage. I think it's super long range, but the fucking things already deal, as you saw, 13,000 one torp at, what was that, like 5 km? Let it be 5 km. Already it's 13,000, he has 6, and its reload is like 40 seconds, 40 seconds or some shit. Like he permanently shits torps, and below 8.5 kilometers, that piece of shit can also ping. So yeah, you cannot eat them. You cannot eat them. And also the way he played it is like, I don't have hydro, right? There's a good game. Like, you don't get both. Like, I can either have the radar to spot the Jackson, to spot the Z44 and kill it, and to spot the fucking Libertard around the corner, or I can have hydro, but then again, the hydro only tells me if they're torps. So like, maybe, and you can't really hold the DCP that much anyways. Like, I actually saw the torps the first time, especially very far away, as if I had hydro. You have to insta-smash DCP and move the fuck out of the torps. You have to. There's no other option you have here. Anyways, pretty good Salem game. I think it showcased quite well like what happens when the BB monk suicides you and you have the super heal, at least that one good one. In first game we didn't need to use any heal. In this game you had to use one when the Libertard came around. As you saw, you just play it around islands. That's about it. A bit of a sus move into the middle, not gonna lie. I should have also blown up to the Libertard earlier. But yeah, that's it for Salem. See you for the next chip. As said, like, just request in comment box, I guess, so I can or I know what to play next. Until then, have a nice day and adios.